assault and batteries, but my trunk stay ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Okay, today's video, excuse my voice, I am fighting a little bit of a cold right now, but I'm going to be talking about the WrestleMania 32 matches. The show, believe it or not, we're only like 4 or 5 weeks out of less than a month, literally, until our trip starts. WrestleMania 32, I remember at the beginning, I was not looking forward to the show at all because when you have the amount of guys injured that are right now, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Cesaro, Randy Orton, I think that's about it. Those are the main guys. And you got Sting. So those are just 5 right there. Big Dave, why couldn't he just be employed and just be the champion? Then you got The Rock and Austin, who were like rumored to have matches, and they're not having matches. Just seemed like everyone built this pay-per-view up to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. And I know it will be when you talk about the attendance that'll be present inside the Cowboy Stadium. But when it comes to the actual match quality, just I would say up until 3 weeks ago, we were all very, very down on this show. And how those 3 weeks turned me around, that is like a whole nother video in of itself. Because I went into, let's say making this video right now, excited for the show. Like, I'm excited for WrestleMania 32 right now. Maybe a month ago, I was like, why? Like, why are they building this up to be the biggest WrestleMania when half their roster is pretty much like not over, or they're like just a bunch of mid-card guys? Let's start with Brock and Bray. This match, I was so not looking forward to at all. I'm like, these two don't... The chemistry is in there. There's physical chemistry when you see two guys face off against each other. I didn't see that with Bray and Brock. I just seemed like, it seems like they could be doing so much better things with Brock Lesnar being pretty much the biggest star on the show right now. And to put him with Bray Wyatt, who, let's look at his track record of WrestleMania. 30, he lost to Cena. 31, he lost to Taker. What has this guy done to even deserve a match with Brock Lesnar? And as soon as they started doing that stuff with Dean Ambrose and Brock, I thought the writing was on the wall. I'm like, there's your WrestleMania match. Those two, the stories there, I think you can see that there's chemistry there between the two. And I'm so glad that they actually went and they saw that, and they're doing Brock versus Dean Ambrose, because I feel that's the match I'm looking forward to the most out of anything like announced right now. Then you have your main event. Roman Reigns being in the main event, I think, was a given for a very long time. Can't deny that the build-up has been good. Last week's Triple H beatdown was phenomenal. It was like the old, 2004, 2005, just cerebral assassin Triple H. But Roman, although a lot of people feel, a lot of fans feel, even a lot of wrestlers feel, he may not be ready. I love Roman. Roman is the man. Now, he is one on my top 10 current right now. So I'm not complaining about Roman Reigns winning, because I know he will. So I don't mind at all. Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker, which when it was announced, I didn't see it live. I just saw everyone's tweets going nuts, and I saw an old picture of Shane McMahon. I'm like, is this guy really on TV right now? So I am hoping that the match changes, where Undertaker comes out and he's like, oh, I'm not facing you, whatever. And out comes John Cena, who Shane says, if you're not going to face me, like, he's going to represent me. So we get that Cena versus Undertaker match. That may be hopeful thinking, but to me, it's just it's a match that needs to happen within the next couple of years, considering that the amount of injuries Cena has and the age of The Undertaker. You don't know how many more years these two are going to be around together. So just get it out of the way. It's the biggest WrestleMania. That is the biggest main event you can have with your roster that you are available to. AJ Styles and Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens, these guys kind of have nothing to do right now. I hope they don't go with an AJ and Jericho tag team into Mania. I hope that Jericho turns on Styles. You're going to get 100% full-fledged heel Chris Jericho against 100% babyface AJ Styles. Because that, I just think, would be the logical thing. You're building these two guys up. I know they squashed their beef, whatever. But at the end of the day, AJ beat Jericho, plain and simple. And Jericho always said, it's been eating him up. So just make him turn heel and make him kill AJ. And that's it. But I feel bad. And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I thought should have been a match since the Royal Rumble, even before the Royal Rumble. If those two have a match at WrestleMania, 100% show stealer. I think if you put those guys like dead on in the middle, or even at the beginning, you're looking at like one of the possible greatest openers in WrestleMania history. I feel personally, from their track record on the Indies and in WWE, that I think should happen. I know people want to see Sasha versus Charlotte, but I think at this point there's so many divas on the roster, and I just named like 6 matches right now, and a typical Mania has about 8 to 10. So just throw them all in a match, because I think people are looking forward to those top 4 matches. There's always 3 to 4, maybe 3 to 4 matches that really grasp everyone's attention, and that's what Mania is based around. It's that showcase of the Immortals. But unfortunately for WWE, there's not so many Immortals left to showcase. So work with what you got and just make those headline matches mean something. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. That said, that was a very Stone Cold-esque thing I just said. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.